What's up everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Taylor and this is Tay's Toys. In today's video I have a little bit of a haul from the past. I've been busy with life, moving, unpacking, getting sick, visiting family, visiting family for the holidays and other life things. But here we are. I've received some stuff in the mail during that period of time, and I've unboxed it and been looking at it, and I would like for you to look at it. So without further ado, let's take a peek at some of the stuff that I have received over the days that have happened since we last spoke. All right, cool. Yeah, let's get into it. So there's not really a theme to the video other than these are things that I like and I bought them. So first up, we have a figure from a series I honestly haven't expected myself to buy into a lot, but this one's pretty cute. We have Satyr Rory and Chupa Chups. Chupa Chups is like a lollipop candy brand apparently. I don't think I've ever had a Chupa Chup, but I have one now, and it's this here little guy right there. Satyr Rory is a pretty cute character, although sometimes, most of the time, I find their designs just a little lackluster. This, however, is really heckin' cute. I love the little bear costume, and I love the way that the plastic is not super solid, but a little transparent, and it gives almost like a jelly-like texture. Allows light to come through really nicely and make the brown look like a nice warm honey brown. It's very beautiful, and they also included some pastel pink and blue and white as well. I think it's really adorable and kind of matches the other Satyr Rory I have, which is actually right over here because I have them sitting next to each other. This is my first and only other Satyr Rory. It is mega cute, also has some pastel details in there as well. Pretty similar. So yeah, you can kind of see why I like these two. Very adorable. I don't really care about Chupa Chups. I don't really, whatever, candy's cute. But this little Chupa Chups logo is actually pretty adorable, and they carried that detail into the ears, which I think is nice. And Rory has some cute little star sparkles in their eye and a little star badge on their sash. And I love the way the brown sort of drips and melts into the white satyr legs. It's really adorable, and I like it. Nice. Next up, continuing on with the bear theme, I have a couple of figures from Mucky Playtime series. I thought this series was really adorable. I've been enjoying Instinct Toy quite a lot lately, and these figures are super heckin' cute. So I have the panda and the blowing bubbles figure. The panda is really heckin' cute. Features pastel rainbow color palette, which I think is really nice and exactly my style. And the teeth are super cool. Mucky generally has some teeth that can be displayed or hidden, which I think is a nice detail. And this set of teeth is a really cool pastel rainbow to match the color palette of the rest of the figure. I love that the head is a little bit movable, so you can kind of choose how you want to display it and mess around with it. Mucky is playing a transparent rainbow bamboo flute, which is really adorable. Yeah, I love the texture of Mucky. Instinct Toy really goes hard on the texture for their figures, which is nice since so many blind box figures are very smooth and matte. Yeah, I love the colors chosen for this. Even the eyes, even though they're a bit more dull or faded compared to the rest of the patches of color, you can kind of see We have a faded pastel yellow and purple around the eyes, cute little blue nose and pink and purple ears, and I just love it. Very good. And on the back, of course, we see this little monster face that looks like Fluffy's face near the butt. It's really cute. And to go with that in the same series is the Blowing Bubbles figure. I really enjoy this. I love bubbles. I love bubbles. I love blowing bubbles in real life, and also just thematically. I think it's really cute and playful, sweet and innocent. Really whimsical, and it matches this series quite nicely. Again, we have sort of the pastel rainbow going on, this time with just pink and blue and white. Mucky is sitting on this big old bubble that they probably blew themselves, and inside we see a little Fluffy, which is really nice. It's not just a big old clear plastic bubble, but there is something else inside. And on Mucky's butt, again, we have the little Fluffy monster face, really cute. This figure doesn't have a head that is very movable. I think I would just like pull the head off if I were to tug on it too much. So we don't get the monster teeth like we do a lot, but that's all right because Mucky's actually blowing these bubbles, so he can't really be baring his teeth too much. And speaking of, I really like the way the bubbles are sculpted. I think they're very cute and look pretty realistic. Yeah, I really enjoy this a lot. It's very playful, very sweet and innocent. And I like it. So next up, we have a few figures from a Sanrio series. This might be Sanrio and Top Toy. Not really a type of figure or shape of figure that I have collected too much of, at least at this size. We have the mini Dharma figures. These big old chunky, wobbly balls. I have Lala and her brother, Kiki. They're super adorable, very soft pastel. I love that Kiki has this really pretty purple for the main body of the figure, and his, of course, iconic blue hair with some little star details all around. And he's got a little pink bow to tie in with his sister, who has some blue bows in her hair, which is really adorable to match her brother's theme. And Lala has this really nice, soft, pearlescent pink, almost gray pink hair color, which I think is really nice, since most of her figure is pink that we normally see in her hair. I think they're really cute. I love the little wobble action we get. I love that you can kind of pair this with some of the miniature round figures that like I have in my mini claw machine, for example. But I think these are nice to go on sort of like a desktop situation, so you can kind of poke at them and watch them wobble about. And those are not the only two that I have from that series. I actually picked up my first Keroppi figure. This Keroppi is really adorable. I love the big old frog eyes, and I like that they use pink and white as some nice accent colors. We also have a golden musical note where the twin stars had a star. Since Keroppi is a little swamp singing frog, I think that makes sense. On the back we have a little golden sun and music note, which I think is really sweet. And I think this Keroppi figure was actually what pushed me over the edge for picking up these little wobbly figures in the first place. I was looking at Kiki and Lala for a little bit and wasn't sure if I wanted them, and no one else seemed to want them, but I saw this Keroppi and was like, you know, I'm gonna get this, and if I'm gonna get Keroppi, I'm gonna get the twin stars as well, since they're available. And I'm really glad I did. I think they're really cute. I think it's a nice, different form of figure from the typical Sanrio that we see, and they're really heckin' cute. Speaking of heckin' cute, I have an adorable figure next. This is the first of its kind in my collection, at least. This is a sweet and cute magical girl, Kokoya, green bear from the series that it is from. is really, really cute. I love just about everything. Not just about. I love everything about this figure. I love the color palette. I love the magical girl-esque-ness of it all. I love her sweet little hair. I love all the ribbons and bows and ruffles of the dress. I love the color palette they chose, like earthy, mint green vibes. And what really did it for me was this cute little bear wand that she has. What the heck? Cute little green ears, little heart ears, and that dummy little face, and this cute little bow. It's adorable. Everything about this is super sweet. I love her little beret and this fancy AF ribbon she has in her hair, and her big old glasses that's sliding down her nose, hiding her beautiful eyes, which have great details, all sorts of sparkles in there. It's very sweet. I'll definitely be on the lookout for more like this in the future. I think I probably got my favorite from this series, but I'll be interested to see if this artist comes out with anything new, because this is really adorable. Okay, following the magical girl theme, next up is quite the mouthful. This is Penny Box Antu Half Sugar Doctrine, the Cavity Pirate. This is super sweet. It is a centaur girl, and she comes with this cute little cake stand with different sweet motifs on it. Nothing too fancy, but it is nice that she comes with the stand, I suppose, and it's quite thick and dense. But here is the main figure. I believe Penny's Box, Antu, that sort of series, Penny's Box, Antu, that IP, I've seen them do sort of larger scale, like centaur girls and ball jointed dolls, which are really cute, but I'm not really a doll person like that. I've seen some that have piqued my interest, but I'm not there yet, and I'm not sure if I will be. But this is really cute. I love that it is more of a blind box figure in size and in aesthetics. It's not really giving me doll vibes. There's no clothes to put on it, which I like a bit more. And I'm obsessed with this design. I think the color is amazing. I love this green. I love the different types of green. I think it's so cute. I love the hairstyle and the big old balls of hair in the back. Very voluminous hair buns. I love the different shades of green. I love the cute yellow transparent unicorn horn and her eye patch. This cute little nurse hat with a tooth on it. She's got some beautiful decals throughout her hair. And similar to My Little Pony and their sort of personalized brand marks, she's got some like pills as if, I don't know, she's a nurse or a doctor or something. Very cute. We even have some like little clear green Pegasus wings in the back, and she's got a really nice horsetail sculpt. I love the color that they use and the different sort of transparencies of plastic and color gradients. She's got some really styling boots in the front and her hooves out in the back. I just think this is so stylish. I think I got the best one from this series, and I'm so glad I got it. I'm obsessed with this, and I would love to see more of this in the future. I think this is adorable. So if you see this or the series around, please grab it for yourself. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Yeah, A1. Okay, so that is actually our last blind box figure, but I do have one more special figure to show to end this video. This is a pre-order, more like a designer art toy or more higher end figure. Definitely costs a lot more. This is something I think just found by chance by browsing the internet for different blind box figure websites and different art toy websites. This was something that I got from, what was it? Let me look at my notes. So I ordered this from Isle of Misfit Toys, and the figure is Cherry Zombie LE68 by Force of Art and Hojia Desum. And the color variation I went for was the rainbow pastel. So it came in two different color variations. One was more of a sort of blue, black, and pink sort of neon zombie type color, more of a darker situation. And this is definitely more of my vibes. If you know the channel, you know the vibes. This is it. This is super cute. I'm obsessed with this design. I came across this by chance and picked it up on pre-order maybe a year or more ago, and really glad I did. This is so detailed, so beautiful. There's a lot going on that I really enjoy. There's so much to love with all of the colors that they give you, and a lot design-wise as well. I think they really went in on this, and I appreciate them for it. I will say when I got this, the box is really nice and very protective, but somehow I think when this figure was placed inside of its protective case, I don't think it was fit in snug enough or laid properly, and it did arrive broken, which was heartbreaking for a second, because I paid so much and waited so long for this. But luckily it was a clean enough break that I was able to repair it myself and didn't feel the need to deal with getting a new one shipped to me and mailing this back and all that. It actually broke right at the neck of this little girl. Her head and her body was severed upon arrival. It was such a clean break that I was able to just super glue it and let it sit for a while, and she seems to be just fine. But other than that, I think this is a really dope figure. Yeah, actually, also the little heart on the top of the panda's hat, I think that came broken as well, and I did repair that. But, you know, other than that, I really enjoy this. I think this is a high quality figure. There are actually a couple of scuff marks, which is a little disappointing now that I'm looking at it again. I don't know if you can see, but underneath her chin, there's a little paint scuff, which is not great. If I was more of a stickler, who even says that? If I was more, I don't know, anal about my figure collecting and the quality of my figures, I would have, I don't know, said something to them. I must have also kept this in its box for a while, I think anticipating recording this, and it was right around the time when I was moving and packing and I wanted to get this on camera. So I think I also felt like it's been too long for me to say something to them. I don't know. So yeah, I am disappointed by that paint defect. It's pretty much, it's a pretty big scuff up, you know, like that's not just like a small little paint transfer, that's a scratch. And it did arrive broken, but thankfully you're not really looking at it from underneath, and so you shouldn't see that paint scuff on the underside of her chin, and I was able to glue it back together. But with all that being said, things happen, and this is really nice, all things considered. I'm super pleased with this. I love the design of it. I love the colors of this. I love the different uses of transparencies with the sort of slime or goo coming off this panda bear's paws. I love all the color gradients that happen with like the little hair or ear buns the panda has. There's just beautiful color gradients all over. Such great use of this pastel rainbow. I love the alternating colors with the different body parts, how they trade off. Like the bear paws, one is sort of a teal, blue-green, the other is more of a yellow, and that sort of bouncing of colors happens throughout the figure. I think it's so good. Near the girl's face, I don't know what these are exactly, if they're part of her hair or the panda's body, but you see these little skulls, and they have, you know, the little yellow skull and the purple skull. I think it's so cute. The demon girl is really adorable. she's simple in design, but also not. I think they found a really good balance with, you know, she's the forefront of the figure, but the real focus is the zombie panda behind her. I just think they did a really good job balancing out the composition of this figure. I love all the details. The panda has some wings on the back and sort of like a drippy, gooey drip pedestal situation at the bottom, almost as if she's summoning this from the ground up, or I don't even know. I love this. I'm obsessed with this. I'm very happy I got it. If you see this on the internet and it's available, I would highly recommend getting it in either color variation. Very good. I will try and be on the lookout for more from this designer. I think this is so cool and so cute. And a great way to end this video, because that is all for us today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the new setup. Hi, we've been ignoring this for the whole video. This is a little bit of a different angle from what we had in the last video. I was able to unpack my collection and get it all set up behind me here. Apparently I have a thing for closet collections, and we're continuing that here. As you can see, I have plenty of room to grow it, which I think is really nice. I'll be doing, I guess, a little tour of what I have so far in the near future. I have a lot more things to unbox and share, so we'll have hopefully some more regular content coming out here soon, and then we can dive into doing the new sort of collection display tour as that goes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. While we're here and talking to each other, just go ahead and like scroll just a little bit and just hit that thumbs up button. It's so easy to do. You probably have already done it by now. Great, love that. While you're down there, leave me a comment saying, hey, tell me what you thought of the figures today. Anything really, I don't care what your favorite color is, what you had for breakfast, just say something, get the convo going. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, that would be super cool. It won't be hard for you to do it all and would help me out a lot, and we can stay in touch. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, happy collecting and have a good one. Bye.